Welcome back to The Hideout. My name is Kevin, aka Dr. Thick.
My name is Neco, aka, what's it called on Prince Productions.
And of course, this is the show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. And this week, we are talking about Nova. We are talking about Deadpool and Wolverine. We are talking about Transformers 1. We are talking about Twisters. We are talking about it all. And as per usual, there are timestamps down below. So let us get started. And as you heard, there's only two of us here. Because this time, Christian's in solitary confinement. Not Kevin.
I didn't do nothing wrong this time. I swear.
Yeah. Kevin's actually a good boy. He let us touch him this time. But Kevin, how are you doing today?
I
don't know what
I was doing okay until the thing just happened, and now I'm kind of in a weird.
Not our thing.
Not our thing. A different thing. And now I'm just more pissed off at the fact, why is this a thing? And now I'm just acting like I keep yelling at myself right now. Why did I do it? Anyways, continue.
Well, but don't worry, I will make you unpissed off because Kevin Feige, he recently did an interview, a big interview where he revealed a bunch of Marvel stuff. He's revealed that a Nova series is in the works, which will focus on Richard Rider.
Oh.
And it's about 3 or 4 years out. And I know you're a fan of Nova. What do you think about this?
Nova, shoot. I used to fuck with Nova back in. I remember Nova a little bit from Spider-Man Spectacular. What's it called? I always forget the what's it called? It was a squad with them. I forgot it was the White Cat. The White Cat, the Nova, him, and I forgot the two other motherfuckers.
It was, oh my gosh, Ultimate Spider-Man. It was Nova. It was White Tiger, and then Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
There you go. I think so.
Bro.
I remember those two in there. I forgot the rest of the other two. I forgot the other two, but no, I fuck with Noah back when I was when I was watching Ultimate Spider-Man. I know when I was watching him, I was like, how I recall about him, I remember he was just acting more like a hella more of a childish dude, and he knew he would take responsibility, but at the same time, brother and Craig was acting like a fucking well, they're all in high school, of course. They're all gonna be acting, hey, blah 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 blah. But Nova is kind of cool, dude. He's basically shooting fucking laser beams out of his fucking hands.
Yeah, he's the straight energy.
Dude. I know that if he actually takes his power levels really seriously, he can actually increase his power level to a dangerous level of power. So
he's OP.
I know. Yeah, I forgot. They did one episode of him going crazy. I'm like, bro, and oh, that shit was. Cause I know his regular suit is just basically black. I don't know, black. Is it black or blue? I don't know one of those two.
It's it's a really dark blue. Yeah, it's navy. It's
navy. Yeah, navy and gold, and has this little star helmet thingy. It's
yeah,
and
drip,
that shit was cool. Don't get me wrong. And so it's if we get a Nova, I just hope they just do something good with him. Because I know he, it's me watching him do Noah back then. It's sometimes you can make him you can make him really overpowered as fucking it's kind of boring to watch him. It's kind of like the thing with Superman. It's you can't really. Well, that's basically every hero. You can't really make him too strong, but you can't make him too. You can't make him be he's a little tiny little shithead or a tiny little weakling little pussy.
But that all depends on the story. Because if your story's good, you can make
of course.
Good, Novum.
I just hope also when I do. I hope I just. Please don't fuck up the CGI, please. Please don't fuck up the CGI, please, because we were some American Falcon. We literally see American. It's called Captain America now as motherfucking Falcon, motherfucker. And we see all those shit, bro. The Prius is bad. I'm sorry that went out of subject, but anyways.
Kevin, you're asking for the impossible.
I know, but. If they're gonna make Nova, please please Marvel, just I know it's please make him at least decent, not so obvious the CGI fucking being stupid. Don't get me wrong, he has potential to fucking do good shit on there.
Oh yeah,
I just
dude. Oh yeah,
just please make this story make sense.
He's such a cool character. But it's interesting that you're talking about Sam Alexander because he's the second Nova. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember Richard Rider? Dick Rider?
No,
Richard,
I do not.
Okay, so like Richard Rider was like the first. He was the first Nova, and he was Nova for a long time. But then he died, and then they made Sam, and now like Richard's kind of become a mentor to him. And there's been rumors about like a Nova movie or a new Nova show, right, or whatever. And a lot of people were saying that it was going to be like a buddy cop between the two. But this one supposedly will focus on the first one, Richard Rider, even though eventually they're going to do Sam, who's the one from Ultimate Spider-Man. But I have a feeling, right, because there's been rumors lately that Ryan Gosling has met with Marvel. So, dude,
No way.
if the cards are right, Ryan Gosling might be Nova.
Dude.
Which could be kind of drip. That's big. It's huge.
I feel like
the everyday
they
guy.
were kind of crazy watching Nova fight against Captain Marvel.
Bro, that's a big debate, especially in the MCU, because they're like their power levels, I want to say, are like relatively similar. So I don't even know how that would go. And it's crazy because Marvel has their What If show, right? And one of the episodes is about what if Captain Marvel was a Nova, and it's just that. So we'll see.
Because isn't Nova's power basically coming from a fucking star?
I think so. I
forget. I know it's coming from a star, right, or like super gamma radiated fucking crap that's like close to. Like, basically, it's like I know Nova's power is almost exactly like Captain Marvel's, almost, but not really. Just because similar. Like his is more like he actually was born with it, which with Captain Marvel in the MCU, the one we look at the movies, she just got it from a fucking more like she got abducted and got fucking got fucking stimmed into it.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty similar.
I don't know. Was she born actually like in natural? What's it called in Captain Marvel? Like in the comics, was she given the powers or she already had the powers? As a toddler.
Nah, she was given the powers.
Okay, so like I feel like this is my hot take, but if Nova was born with the abilities already, knows what the fuck is going on, then he has a higher chance of knowing what the fuck to do with it. Yes, she is. I know she's in the what's it called, like piloting and marine shit, but dude knows what to do with his powers. No, he knows everything to do with it. And honestly, if he does get trained more and more by other people, then he will know how to use his powers perfectly well.
That's true. Hopefully they show that in the MCU when they do this show, too. Mm-hmm. But,
for how Nova's fucking dope in this fucking thing. I found a fan art right now of Nova's fucking crazy.
This whole time I've also been looking at fan art, to be honest. But moving on from Nova, Michael Bay. Everybody knows Michael Bay. Transformers, big explosions. Oh, yeah. He is currently working. I can't believe I'm going to say this. He's working. Oh man. On a Skibidi Toilet movie and TV franchise. What the fuck?
Why?
Kevin, do you know what? Okay, my first question is, what is Skibidi Toilet? I don't really.
I don't even know it. Let me see. Let me look it up. Skibidi Toilet.
Dude, what the fuck? I just know it's some fried image of some guy's head in a toilet. But what is? And then you have Skibidi Rizzler. What are these terms, man? Are we getting old?
I don't know, no.
What? Okay, wait. I'm gonna look it up too. What? I thought you would have known. I don't know why.
The thing is, like, I seen an image of the dude, just some guy in a toilet. I remember that. But I mean, like, it's just that.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it's like a YouTube series by this dude it's like an animated YouTube series about a fictional war between human-headed toilets and humanoid characters with electronics for heads.
At that point, just if that's gonna happen, you should just give the fucking writing to fucking Adult Swim. They'll know what to do.
Honestly, you're not far out. Copyright, trademark, everything. Get Kevin hired. Let's get this shit. What is this?
Because honestly, if Michael
Why?
Bay wants to do this shit and make sense, I mean, like, if you don't want to ruin your shit, you don't want to ruin your reputation of known as the guy who likes to work with Transformers, go work for fucking Adult Swim for a bit to work on this show. That way you don't get fucking cast into the fucking fire.
He's gonna be known as the guy who did Transformers and Skibidi
Toilet.
Toilet.
Like,
My gosh,
dude,
this is
I would be embarrassed as fuck if I did a movie because I wanted to do it. I'll be like, dude, nah, I'm bringing someone else into the gutter with me, and just because I'll be like, I did it because I did it with them, not because I wanted to do it. And secretly down deep inside, I was like, I kind of wanted to do it, but I didn't want to do it because it. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want. I was thinking about it, like, I wouldn't even want to do that shit. Like, if Adult Swim asked me, "Hey man, can you help us?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I'll do it," because it's one of y'all guys telling me what to do, and it sounds like a fun project to do.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, and also it's a fun project. Might as well do it. But it's like, you're doing it in. I don't know how you could. I don't know how the fuck he's gonna make that shit seriously. That's the thing.
I don't know how. Dude, honestly, this movie looks. It just sounds like it's gonna be brain rot. What else is it?
It's for brain rot people, I think.
Oh my god, man!
So this ain't gonna be for people who have logical sense. This will be people who are just looking at their phone all day and be like,
I wonder if it'll even like actually happen though.
Half of me feels like that. I feel like he just said it just to make people pissed off. But at the same time, it's like,
that's. Yeah.
Honestly, we live in a modern. I feel like we're living in a modern age. It's like anything can just happen. So it's like, you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised. Right. I'm not gonna be surprised at all. Like, no. I love you, Michael Bay, but please save yourself from this misery.
Don't waste your time on a Skibidi Toilet.
Don't be the guy who made Morbius.
God, oh yes, there you go. Well, speaking of anything happening, we have recently gotten our first trailer for Creature Commandos, which will be the first DC project in James Gunn's new DCU set of movies. Did you watch the trailer? And if so, what did you think, Mr. Kevin?
The trailer? Ooh, I did not see the trailer for this thing at all.
Unfortunately. Kevin, Cito. Okay, I'll break it down for you.
Break it down for me. Break it down on the floor like mom's spaghetti, alright?
Ooh. Okay, there's this guy named Rick Flag, and he's like a soldier, okay? And he's with Amanda Waller. She's like the lady who created the Suicide Squad. And it looks like she's basically making another Suicide Squad, except they're not humans, they're monsters? Like there's a Frankenstein, there's a guy whose body's made out of electricity, there's a weasel, there's a robot.
I know Weasel.
Weasel, yeah, but this is him when he's like younger.
Oh.
And then there's the bride of Frankenstein, and then there's a woman who's kind of like the what's the swamp monster, the thing from the lagoon.
Oh, son.
And it's
fuck. I know what you're talking about.
It's yeah. You get the idea though, and they're all different creatures, I guess, and they're commandos. It looks fun. I won't lie. I think this is something that you would like. The animation's pretty good. It looks like it's up your alley. I just don't know too much about these characters to tell you like what I think. I mean, it's James Gunn, so I have a feeling it'll be good, and he's really good at putting like random characters together. But yeah, I mean, it's technically, like I said, it's the first thing in the new DCU, and it looks decent. I won't lie. I mean, I'm not like super hyped for it. I don't know if many people are, to be fair. Yeah, there's not really much here to break down besides that. Like I said, I'm not too familiar with these characters. I don't think you are, right?
No, besides the swamp motherfucker a little bit. I only know him by an image, but everything else, hell no. I know King Shark is a fucking monster, but I'm surprised they didn't put him in there.
Yeah, because he's part of the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
I don't know. Where is that hoe at?
Yeah, but he's also a monster, though.
True. But this is another set of monsters. I don't know. It looks like Amanda Waller. She just has a thing for, like, making Suicide Squads. Because this looks like a Suicide Squad. Like, not the Suicide Squad, but it's just a bunch of, like, random bad people, I guess, that they're like, you know what, you're gonna do missions for us, or else we're gonna kill you. That's what that feels like. This feels like. So, it'll be fun. There's also a robot. There's a robot in here that fights Nazis.
Okay, well,
What?
That's interesting. I guess.
You know, it's something. It's something. What can I tell you?
I'll say this: if
Uh-huh.
James Gunn's know how to deal with it, with the motherfuckers in there, they go ahead at it. But I think no one's gonna be excited more than if no one's gonna be excited, especially newer DC people. I think anyone that's like old as fuck that know about these fucks are probably happy or probably like, why them? They're just dumb fucking crap.
Oh yeah. He'll make it work though.
Honestly, if he makes it work with us and be like, oh, you know, I like it. Like, I feel like James Gunn's like you said before, he has a good way of bringing characters no one knows into the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, that's. I was about to bring up that point, but yeah, you've definitely got it.
It's like with Peacemaker and Bloodsports. I never knew who the fuck they were until like, what the fuck? I'm like, they're part of the DCU. Like, yep. I'm like, that's new. Like,
no, he definitely made him very, very relevant for sure.
Like, I'm like, no, and I'm like, okay, like Bloodsport and Peacemaker are basically just another Deadshot to me, but Deadshot's more popular than those two.
Yeah, but I feel like nowadays, like now as of right now, they might be more popular. Like Deadshot hasn't really done much in any media, at least. You know?
I feel like Deadshot gets deeply fucking shit, like put down a lot when it comes to like certain things. For sure. Now he gets put down a lot. I'm like, dude, I would like to see a whole movie about just Deadshot himself and like how he kills and everything, like in a serious kind of way of kind of like a John Wick style. But I'm like, I want to see the whole entire thing. And it's like, ooh, that would be fucking awesome. Seeing the dude like machining his guns, sharpening a little bit of the tip of the hollow bullet, or just like how he just does them. I know we saw like, you know, as Deadshot from Suicide Squad. That was cool to see that, but I would like to see that in his own terms, the way he does it. Like, I don't think not even a movie. I think maybe like a few episodes, like 5 little mini episodes, and be like him just you know, taking on missions and like what he has done and see certain shit. I'm like, dude, I know he has potential to do more shit. I know there's certain animations and certain, you know, mostly Deadshot has been mostly good in the animation series, but I'm not live action though. It's like I would like to see him like someone act as him maybe for like a little live show, or maybe maybe even a movie. A movie can work, but just give them to the right writers.
Yeah, but I think you're onto something. I like that idea, having like a John Wick style, like, you know, just him going around just shooting people would be pretty sick. I won't lie to you. I like that idea.
Yeah, same thing with Bloodsport and like Peacemaker. We got Peacemaker. Now we need a Bloodsport.
Well, there was a Bloodsport movie with Vin Diesel, but it was not good. I think it was with Vin Diesel. Because
what I'm thinking, this is gonna be copyright here. Like, it would be kind of cool. Just all four of them, all three of them, have their own movies or shows, whatever. Like, you know, we got Peacemaker have his show and everything else, but like
Bloodshot. And
the last minute, they all somehow they all go for the same target. And they all have to fight each other just to go, you know, who gets the target to get the kill and get the money.
Yeah, that's
like we saw Peacemaker against Bloodsport, but it'd be like a redemption arc again. Like, he's still alive. Like, yep, I'm still alive.
I like that idea. I like it a
lot. Like,
all
three of them,
from
like
3 different perspectives.
Like, who are you? I'm the better one. No, I'm the better one. Like, I'm the better one. All 3 assassins just going against each other.
Just fighting, just killing each other.
Like, bro, that'd be awesome to see that all 3 assassins trying to kill each other. It's like they'll know what to fucking do, because every bullet, every step, every fucking hit they take, they're like calculating what the fuck is the next move.
Yeah,
that'll be. Yeah. I already have a vision of it. I have a vision of how that would work. But anyways,
copyright. Kevin is making it. Kevin will make it in a second.
Call me the new Kevin
Oh,
Feige
man.
because my name is Kevin Feige.
Bro, that's the Kevin Omar Feige.
Kevin Omar Feige.
Well, speaking of Omar, there's a little singer that we knew, since he's been coming up and coming,
Oh
Omar
yeah.
Polo, who is gonna finally be making his acting debut in a movie called Queer by Luca Guadagnino, who, if you don't know, he recently made a Challengers, very, very sexy movie about tennis and sex. Very great film, Kevin. And he's now making a film called Queer, which will follow an outcast American expat, I don't even know what that is, who becomes obsessed with a younger man. And it's also going to have Daniel Craig in it, alongside Omar Apollo. What do you think about this?
Honestly, it's kind of funny. It's like he's kind of doing like a Childish Gambino, but the opposite. Because I know Childish Gambino was like acting, then singing.
acting first.
He's doing singing, then acting.
Yeah.
That's how I see how he's doing it. It's like, he reminds me of Childish Gambino, how he used to be acting, then singing. Now it's the opposite. He first sang, then he's acting. Well, I'll say this, that hopefully, if like I haven't seen Challenge, but if he did a good job in there and people liked it, because I haven't. What was the Rotten Tomatoes score for it anyway?
Dude, Challengers is good. It's at an 88% right now.
Okay,
it's
then yeah.
Great film.
Then if you did good in that, if that movie did good or decently really good, then there's some hope for him for more shows or more movies that want him.
Trust me. No, Luca, he's a good filmmaker. He also made this movie. I don't know.
No,
if
I'm talking about Omar
It's called
Polo.
Call Me. Oh no, Omar Polo wasn't in Challengers. He's never acted in like a big movie. This is his. So I saw an interview from him where he was saying that when he was younger, he used to do like little short films on his own time. But this is like his first like big like acting job.
Oh really? Like he's the main character or some type of character?
Or no, like the first time he's shown up in like a movie that we're able to watch. Like he's done short films and stuff, but this is his first time in like Hollywood per se.
Oh, because I thought we were thinking. I guess we're not on that same page. So I was going on Apollo.
Yeah, I'm talking about Apollo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I'm just saying like he has potential to to grow as more as an actor still if he does this movie right or does
I get you. Yeah, I agree.
Like I can see him doing it. Just I say this on Apollo, don't pull a weekend.
Yes, don't
pull a weekend.
Oh my god, man, dude, oh my god, the famous line that what did he say?
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna
little...
fuck you up. I was like or something like that. I forgot.
Some shit like that. He wrote that himself. Bro, that's how you know it's.
I forgot he did. Why? You should have let the writers done the writer's job, not you. Like I know actors sometimes will be like, "Can you put this in here?" But
no, dude, I know that was
a terrible, terrible line to put in there. I'm like I'm gonna fuck you up, mate. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna shit. I'm like, dude, you're forcing it out like a fucking the way he said it sounded like something you'll make in high school for the first time while making a movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna fucking like, okay,
bro. You could.
This is kind of.
Well, I'm excited to see Omar in this though. See what he's capable of.
Oh yeah. See when he goes.
Obviously, we've known about him for a long time since he's been. Honestly, we've known about him since he really first started blowing up, started being big and all that.
I remember
so it's crazy to see
knowing about him roughly around I think maybe during senior year or out of senior year.
Like 4 or 5 years ago. Dude, he's 27 now. I remember when he was 22, 23.
Dude, that's crazy.
I know. But yeah, I'm excited for this film. I'm definitely going to watch it. I was a big fan of Luca's last movie, so I have to check it out. I definitely recommend you watch Challengers. Because Challengers, Now that's a film and a half right there, Kevin. I tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, moving on from that. You know what isn't so cool though?
What?
So Power Rangers. Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, I love Power Rangers.
Well, I'm glad you love it because we might not have any more very soon. So a couple of years ago, Hasbro bought Power Rangers because Power Rangers has had like a long history of like people buying the company and mistreating the company. First, they were owned by this guy named Saban. Then he sold it to Disney. Disney did a lot with Power Rangers, and then Disney sold it back to Saban, now known as Neo Saban. But then Hasbro bought it, and Hasbro has had them for the last couple of years, and they've been doing a relatively okay job, but recently there was supposed to be like a reboot movie and TV show at Netflix, and both of them got canceled. And now Hasbro is auctioning off all the suits, which is making people think that they've basically just let go of the property, because in the last year there has been nothing Power Rangers related, no news or anything, and now they're auctioning off the suits and just selling them, and it kind of seems like they're just kind of throwing it away. Just really sad to think about. You get what I mean? Catching my drift?
Yeah, because Power Rangers have been here like since 90s or 80s, roughly around there. When the fuck did Power Rangers get released? Fuck, I don't remember. I'm fucking stupid.
What the fuck?
When did they? So I'm going into the cloud. People.
Hold on, technical difficulties.
Yeah, 1993. Okay, cool. I was slightly right. But no, it's like Power Rangers has been here for let's say for 3. Hello?
Wait, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sorry. All right, keep going.
Oh, one second. Anyways, so I'm like, yeah, since like Power Rangers was here since like 1990, 93. Like I looked it up right now.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like that's almost 24, 25 years of...
Dude, I know it's...
I'm like, dude,
yeah.
Power Rangers had so many impact. I get like the beginning of Power Rangers was like, oh, it's made for kids, giving people hope and everything, blah, 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 blah. The thing is, that's like, it could have grown the audience a little further more to the point, like, it was supposed to E for everyone, and could have gone to teen a little bit, and could have pushed a little bit more out of the teen, T for T, like for teens and everything else. Pushing more like, okay, a little bit more mature people, or more like that, but like, it's like, Power Rangers, how I see Power Rangers, like, Power Rangers has potential to be like, oh, kid-friendly, or and for mature shit, if they really wanted to.
Yeah. But
the thing is, it's like, they have that's the issue. That's the thing. Power Rangers has so much potential. It's like, dude, if they did M for mature, do you know how many? Like, I'll be honest here. If they did M for mature shit and they sold their like, oh, let's sell the movies and everything, that'll be great. You know what I mean? As a figure collector, if they sold an M for mature version of the thing. Oh, him like a Green Power Ranger and hella detailed and shit. Like, dude, that'd probably be costing $40 right there. I'm like, dude, that shit awesome. Like, I know that the action figures we have now is like, oh, like, they look more cartoony-ish or more like some type of toon shit, but it's like there's no detail into it. It's like, oh, it's whatever. This is how I see it, but it's just, if you get rid of Power Rangers, it's like you're really getting rid of something like that can still work. You just need new people. You just need new people to like who see the vision, who see the like what the fuck is going on, like see past through it. Because honestly, it's the same thing with, it's like I'll throw another company out there like Pokemon.
Yeah,
they have so much potential to get so much good shit, but they rather just stick in the middle and do their bread and butter every day. I'm like, y'all guys have motherfucking potential, but that's the issue. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to try something new. Y'all motherfuckers are scared to try something new because you think, oh, this shit's gonna waste more time, more money, that which our bread and butter gives us plenty of money to pay everyone off. Like, who gives a fuck? The reason why you made the company is because you saw something in there. And now that you made that bread and butter now, I'm like, oh, that's enough. We can get rid of it now. I'm like, nah. you saw something, stick with it, because now everyone likes it. The people expect better out of it now, so that bread and butter better become the golden butter and a better, piece of bread that's next to it, so it becomes an ultimate bread and butter.
Yeah, but what sucks is that I get what you're saying, but it's like, I mean, it's like you said, they just don't really they don't believe in the company. They don't care about the IP, these brands. And like you said, they could mature with the audience. I think a reboot would be great, but it just sucks that, bro, they don't, they think Power Rangers for kids, and obviously it is for kids, but there's ways to make, kids stories feel adult or feel, timeless.
Kind of like the Puss in Boots thing, kind of like, it was a little bit towards mature side, but also it's like it's not hitting so much of people can still watch it, even the kids still, they won't understand it, but when they grow up they're gonna do it. Same thing like regular show, everything was underneath the carpet, no one understood the fucking jokes until later on when you're older. I'm like, I understand the jokes.
Yeah.
Like literally, they can do so much. They can do so much underneath the joke shit or underneath the table crap that the kids won't understand it until they get older. And so adults can understand it, but kids won't, because us, kids don't know anything about that until they're older. So I'm gonna be sad if Power Rangers just goes away. I'm like, dude, at this point, that's just gonna be kind of like a weird disrespect to the Green Ranger, the guy who died, and also
bro, oh my, I know. All the actors.
All the actors too, but it's also dude just did the greatest performance. Dude, the Green Ranger did a great performance being acting the anti-hero.
My childhood hero, man.
Dude, he was awesome. But rip to him. I still love the dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Power
It's just sad to hear that they could leave the company abandoned. I'm like, dude, no. You know what?
I mean, unless somebody else buys the company or does something with it, all they're really doing nowadays is just selling toys, and obviously just trying to make money off of that. Pretty sad. Which
they're not gonna make enough. The only thing most of their toys are gonna be costing if you want the good versions of their fucking Megazords,
they're expensive.
You gotta spend $200-$300 for them, which I kind of want. But
I know. One
day I'll get them, but I don't. I have a fucking the original Megazord in my fucking room.
Yeah, I know. I see it. I know. It's by your window. Yeah,
it's he's just chilling there, just putting his sword up. Dude, I'm sorry, I love Power Rangers so much as a kid. It's kind of sad just to hear that shit. I mean, I'm going on a rant here.
I know.
Those cool moments, I still wonder how the fucking back in the 1993, or back in the 1990s, how the fuck they got the the CGI for the cost to do those fucking weird flying gimmicks and transforming.
Bro, that was not even CGI. That was all. Most of that was practical.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah. Bro, people in suits. Classic, tokusatsu, Godzilla, Showa type stuff. Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
But, moving on from Power Rangers, though. I guess we'll talk about something a little bit nicer. We've gotten a new trailer for Joker 2. It's just Joker and Harley Quinn. What did you think of the trailer?
Oh, they dropped a new one?
Yeah. Here,
I've never seen the first one. I did not know there was a second one. I did not even know there was a second one.
I got you. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, the second one is a musical. Lady Gaga is playing. She's playing Harley Quinn, and in this trailer, it's more of the same when it comes to the other trailer that came out for this movie. It's just Joker, being I'm crazy, and then Harley Quinn's I'm also crazy. Let's make out and sing together. And technically, Two-Face is in it. I don't know if he'll become Two-Face, but the character Harvey Dent's in it. And then what else happens? And then it's just a whole lot of breaking of glasses and Joker just telling people off. I wonder, just how Joker is. You know how it is.
Oh yeah.
We'll see if I wonder if it'll be if it'll live up to the hype the first one had, because the first one had a shit ton of hype, but obviously the standards are different. Oops.
Oh,
but Yeah.
You dropped the soap.
I did. I didn't drop the soap. I dropped. I can't say what I dropped because it's actually. It's a. I don't know. Should I say what I dropped? What did I? I can't say what I dropped. It's something that you will find out soon enough. The audience won't find out, but you will.
Oh.
I'll say it. I'll say it next week.
Okay.
So SAG-AFTRA, obviously, they recently, the writers went on strike a while ago now, right? But now there's a video game strike going on, which includes Disney, Activision, Insomniac, Electronic Arts, and Warner Brothers. Ooh, no more video games for the next couple of, well, it depends on how long the strike goes. This started like literally like a day ago when we're recording this.
Video game strike?
Yeah, video game strike, man. And honestly, fair play. These nowadays people like high-end graphics, like video games. Like, bro, you gotta.
I hope Game Freaks goes in the strike as well. I hope so. I hope Nintendo and Game Freak get into the strike too, like the people that work in there, dog. Because I really want to see them go into a strike. Like, honestly, a lot of companies are doing lazy shit jobs lately with making video games, and some games are pretty good. Like this year, I haven't heard nothing. The only good game I've heard of this year, actually, I don't even know what good game came out this year. Fuck. Oh no, yeah, it was what's it called? It was the remake of Which? Let me see. I forgot the name. Video games.
What about what's Starfield?
It was Starfield. That was a good game. Starfield. People say Tekken's 8. I like it a lot.
Oh, and, yeah, I've heard Tekken's good.
Like the most common ones you'll probably hear is probably just Tekken a lot. What's it called? Like you said, what was another one? Starfield, and there was another one out here. Fuck.
Did Spider-Man 2? Was that last year or this year? I can't remember.
I think that was this year. Oh, Helldivers. Helldivers got so good.
Helldivers.
It was those three in the Spider-Man. Because I mean, the Spider-Man got hyped for a while. Then now it just died.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened there.
A little bit.
But Helldivers was going hella strong until they fucked up their own thing. So it's like you'll hear all these company games hyped up for a while. Then next, somewhere in the fucking biz, they somehow managed to fuck it up and be like, dude, y'all guys have something here and y'all guys fucked it up. Helldivers 2 fucked it up because I think something wasn't like region or something like that. They decided to go, oh yeah, fuck that. You have to be somewhere in certain regions to play the Helldivers 2. I'm like, dude, you just condensed players. Like, that's stupid. And so it's like, you'll see Helldivers has a really good graphics. Tekken's has good graphics. It's like all these companies probably use like some type of weird graphic things that
Yeah, well, they use was it? It's Unreal Engine, probably AI. Some of them. I don't know what else. Oh, Blender too.
Blender, yeah.
But Unreal Engine and Blender are like the big ones. Yeah, we'll see. Obviously we'll keep people updated on the strike as this is going on, because this, like I said, this just started like a day ago for us. So there's not really much to it as far as we're concerned, or what'll happen to like the video game industry. It really depends on how long it goes for. I don't know.
True, because honestly, a lot of workers don't get paid enough. Same thing with like a whole bunch of what's called movies. like you know how movie stuff like that. It's like everyone on strike on that. Hopefully they get, because I'll be honest, like people who edit for videos and also do a bunch of work and coding for fucking video games. That's also another hard labor, and they don't get to see their families for a while. It's probably as well. So like they're deep in the gutter. It's like, bro, you guys are making something for everyone to enjoy, and you guys are not getting paid enough. 100%. That you guys are not being paid enough to do all this bullshit. Like, if they only pay me like fucking 20 doubloons an hour to work on something this great, I'm like, fuck that. I don't want $20. Give me fucking 40. Or like $50, dog. Like, dude, I'm wasting.
Yeah,
like so much time in here. Like, dude, like I'm doing all of this thing. Y'all not giving me like a good shit. Yeah, I get the point that we see some work and everything. But if I'm working on a big project and doing something great that's gonna be fucking require so much time and effort, I want a fucking good pay.
So, yeah, but that's the issue. These companies, bro, you know these companies are greedy.
No, fuck no. They're not gonna want it. I know they're not gonna want to do that. They're probably give them like a dollar raise. Like, I don't want a dollar raise. I want a fucking $10 raise.
Go from $21 to $22.
Like, everyone gets a $2 raise. I bet you they're probably gonna be like, no, we're gonna probably get 50 cents raise. And some people are gonna be like, I'm fine with that. Like, nah, keep going, get the money. But
those are the type of raises I used to get at my old job. I can't say what that old job is.
Game Freak. I have some faith that Game Freak people will hop in the train. I know it's only been day one, but I have faith that eventually, if this continues going on, please hype in there, dog. Please.
I know.
Anyways,
but here we'll move on. We'll move on to something a little bit more lighthearted. Obviously, video games, iffy. But Transformers 1, even though the film's not out for us for another month, we've gotten some early reviews because there's been some fan screenings and stuff like that. And dude, people are saying the movie's good. Like, we've talked about how like it looks kind of trash, but a lot of people who are big like people in the Transformers community are saying it might be the best Transformers film, and it's like really, really good. Animation's good, action's good, it's surprisingly dark. Dude, does that mean it's gonna be good?
Well,
what do you
honestly
think?
Transformers never really had from my perspective, how I know Transformers, like I never seen Transformers have a steady way of, of a beginning and ending. Sometimes they go like, oh, 1 minute it's like that. It's like, for me, it's Transformers just like, oh, this happened, and a few more events keep happening. I'm like, there is some story to it, but I feel like the stories are kind of like flip-flopped everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to pin. It's kind of hard to pin down where the story begins, where the story ends, and that's how I see it.
But I mean, I don't know. Transformers is a big franchise. There's been a lot of incarnations.
Oh yeah.
There is no, I guess there's no centralized like viewing experience. You just kind of see it as you go. But in terms of this, I mean, this is pretty good. Like I said, I'm still very hesitant about this movie just because, like, I don't know. I mean, I have better expectations about it, because I've seen it like reviewed by people whom I trust to review Transformers material. It's just, for me, the biggest complaints is like the way, like, I don't know, at least in the trailer, like the humor is, for example, or like the way, like, I guess character ages are set up, because like traditionally, like Bumblebee, for example, is like a lot younger than Optimus, and Megatron, and stuff like that. And it's just kind of weird that like they're all like relatively the same age and they're all just kind of hanging out with each other. But I'm interested in seeing like what they do with these characters in this film, and how dark they actually go, because like Transformers lore is pretty dark, but we don't really get that like exploration much in media. So I'm curious. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this is Transformers 1. Obviously, once the movie comes out, we will definitely talk about it. I'm gonna go see that opening weekend. I have to. have to. Yeah, but moving on from that, well, Kevin, I'm not sure if you knew this, but there's a little film that came out this weekend. And by this weekend, I mean it came out yesterday for us, called Deadpool and Wolverine. And it has already passed, get this, it's not even been a weekend yet. It's been a couple days, right? As of this recording, the movie's already passed $100 million worldwide. That's fucking nuts. I'm going to take a look at what the current the current numbers are. Oh my gosh, dude, this movie's making money. Now this is dope. Come on, please load for me. I'm seeing 180, but I don't know how correct that is.
The Rotten Tomatoes scores is 79. That's actually pretty fucking crazy.
That is not what I expected. That. All right, come on. Just give me the bro. Just give me the, tell me.
IMDb has 8.3 and IGN has 7 out of 10. That's a little odd, but come on. I want to see Deadpool. I feel like the Rotten Tomatoes score is kind of wrong with probably that little that percentage. I think this could have been like an 85% Rotten Tomatoes score. I feel like that's I'm being honest, since I haven't seen it, but I feel like there's a part of it be like the super Deadpool people or the people like knick-knack and like are gonna pinpoint some things like this wasn't right, this wasn't like, you know, like it's fine. Shut up.
I agree.
But you know what? I haven't seen the movie yet. I want to. I was like, looking like, dude, I really want to go see the movie, but I can't because I'm working. Dude, and
you missed out. Wait, bro, Christian called out. Well, he's not even here to talk about it, but he called out.
I called out last week, and so it's like I called out last week.
Oh, Kevin.
So I was like, I couldn't come and watch him. Besides, I had work called the day of that. I was closing that day, so like I couldn't even get. Honestly, if I got out, maybe at 7 or 8 o'clock, I literally wasn't like, "Fuck y'all, I'm gonna go by myself and go to the theaters and go purchase a ticket."
Right.
But look, since I got off at 11:30, I'm like, I'm not trying to be up watching a movie.
Yeah, dude, you missed out. You really did miss out. Like I said, this movie is making a lot of money, and for good reason, because boy, was this an experience.
Let's spit that thing out.
Okay. You ready to hear my official review?
Yeah, for sure. Damn, bro, take a big gulp.
Yeah, it was a good film. I had a good time. I had a really good time. It was a fun action adventure about Deadpool. It's obviously the conclusion to this 3 set of movies that they've been doing. And let's see what can I talk about here, because this movie's all over the place, to be fair, and for good reason. And I'm gonna post a video later on about this on my own channel, giving my more concise, my more concentrated thoughts. But right now, I'll give you my raw thoughts. I saw this film yesterday, and I had a good time. In all honesty, I think, right, and this doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but I think out of the 3 Deadpool films, this is definitely the worst one. And like I said, that's not a bad thing. That's just a byproduct of the fact that we kind of have certain expectations when it comes to like Deadpool, the stories they're going to tell, the humor especially. And this film just continues that. Like I said, it's not a bad thing. What I think weighs it down a little bit, there's a couple aspects, but one of the main aspects for me is the actual story itself, because I feel like whereas the other 2 films were a lot more narratively strong, especially with having your heart of the story, in the first one, he wants to be with Vanessa, and he kind of gets mistreated and this whole stuff, and then you got the X-Men or whatever. And in the second one, they really hammered in on that with the kid, Russell, I think was his name, and that whole dynamic. And this one kind of doesn't have that as much. It has it through Wolverine and Logan, and it's really good. I just feel like because there's so much more going on, it's kind of hard to focus on that. And because of that, you kind of realize that the movie's just them, Deadpool and Wolverine, just kind of going around and just fucking shit up, which is not a bad thing, because if you're going in expecting that, you're going to get literally that. 90% of this movie is just them literally driving around in a fucking Honda, fucking shit up and fighting each other and damn near killing each other if it wasn't for that healing factor that they both have. But boy, was it fun. Like I said, Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, great actors. They are these roles, and they killed it. I think their dynamic. I'm kind of sad that we haven't seen it before, but I know we're gonna get it in the future because they had superb dynamic. Their chemistry was phenomenal. Whether they were getting along, trying to kill each other, or doing both at the same time, it was awesome. And speaking about performances, there's a lot of people. I think this is obviously no exception that there was going to be a lot of actors in this. And there was a lot of actors that I really just did not expect. Okay. First guy we see, Henry Cavill as a Wolverine variant was fucking hilarious because it's a fan cast that people have been wanting for years. And the fact that Henry Cavill was down to do this was so great of him, and I love the little moment he had. It was really fun. His accent's not the best. I don't know. But it was really fun. Then we had Chris Evans. First of all, Chris Evans is back in a Marvel movie, it's always great to see him. But he didn't even play Captain America. No. He played Johnny Storm from the Fantastic Four. Obviously a variant of him. But it was so great to see him have fun. And I was honestly a little bit confused at first because I saw him with the brown hair and I'm thinking, oh, that's, not Cap's hair color. But I saw the blue suit and then he takes off his little cape and you see the Fantastic Four logo, which is really funny. And they couldn't keep him in the movie longer because of budgetary reasons. And I love the fact that they acknowledged that too. Then we have, Daphne Keane as X-23. Obviously, no surprise. We saw her in the trailer. She did great, though. Jennifer Gardner as Elektra. Also wasn't too surprised about. That was a big rumor going around that she would already come back. Great to see her. Movie still sucks. Then the two biggest ones for me, at least, right? Channing Tatum as Gambit, which, if you're not a diehard Marvel fan, it obviously makes no sense. Okay, if you're not a diehard Marvel fan, don't watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Because this is really for people who have been with the franchise for a long time. Like, if you've only ever seen Deadpool films, you're not going to get a lot of these cameos. Because Channing Tatum as Gambit, that's a deep cut. So for you guys who don't know, long time ago, Channing Tatum had plans with Fox to make a Gambit movie. And it never went through, and he was so sad about it that he has not watched a Marvel movie because he was distraught by the fact that he couldn't play Gambit, and now he finally gets to play Gambit in his very comic book accurate suit, and I loved every bit of it. He has this hilarious accent, which I have not seen Gambit material in a while, so I don't know of how accurate the accent is. Still, it was so great to see him. He's got the very comic book accurate powers. But then the one that really, really, really threw me off was Wesley Snipes returning as Blade. I'm a big Blade fan. I love the two movies. The third one's all not good. But the third one is important because the third one included Ryan Reynolds. And infamously, him and Wesley Snipes did not get along. There's a lot of stuff about how Wesley Snipes is a big diva, especially on that set, and there's a scene where they CGI his eyes. Yes, they CGI his eyes because he refused to open his eyes on set. That's how you know he's a diva. But still, I guess they got past their differences, and seeing him return as Blade was badass. Because all things considered, he's badass as Blade. Like Blade, the first two, the second one especially, wow, some badass looking films. And so seeing him return in this manner was fucking crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of cameos. Besides that, the action was also really good. I think this has some of the best action scenes in all of Deadpool in the three movies. It's just everything felt so specific. Like, that I can't go like too much into it because obviously I'm going to talk about it in my own video, but like everything was so coordinated even though there was so much going on. Like for example, the final fight between Deadpool, Wolverine, and the Deadpool Corps was awesome, and it's shot like a one take, very very obviously Daredevil-esque type beat. And even though you're seeing so much red because obviously it's all Deadpool, don't get lost. You know who we're rooting for, and it was so great to see that. The opening fight scene was also really, really fun, really, really good. I loved Wade using Logan's skeleton to kill all the TVA agents, and boy, he kills a lot of them. He kills a shit ton of them. And let's see, the fight that they have in the car was probably one of the funniest fights I've seen in a while. Because why did they mess up the car so badly? So badly. And besides that, there's honestly not much more to the film, if I'm being honest with you. Like I said, it's the worst out of the three, but it's still really, 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 really good. So do not misread me. I enjoyed the film quite a bit. It was a fun journey, and I just need to see more Deadpool and Wolverine going around messing shit up. I had a blast at the theater. I wanted to get the popcorn buckets. I just wish they weren't so expensive. I saw one at the theater and it was $35. And I'm not paying for $35 for a stupid piece of plastic to hold my popcorn. With that being said, though, I really enjoyed Deadpool and Wolverine. Yeah, dude, $35. I was not going to do that. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, shit, Kevin. I don't think they're happy that I didn't want to pay $35. Because if you look outside of our window, the police are there again. I'm not going to pay $35. Look. Oh my gosh. Look, Christian couldn't even buy the popcorn bucket. Look at now they've got him outside in handcuffs. I'm not going to pay for it. Hell no.
Well,
oh my god.
I only got $5.
What do we... Well, you can try to bribe one of the guards. I don't think it'll work, though.
By letting him touch me? Oh, yeah, totally.
This fool. My name is Neco, a.k.a. Prince Productions.
My name is Kevin, a.k.a. Dr. Thick.
And I'll do one for Christian. What does he say? My name is Delirious Dequirius, a.k.a. APS Productions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's... And we will see you guys next week. See ya.
See ya.